This town looks perfect online, and most people stop their research right here. But wait, there is one detail that changes price, changes drive time, and changes daily life. Almost no one talks about it. If you miss this, you could end up living in the wrong area. That's why you're here, is to make sure you avoid the wrong place to live. Many people reach out directly to us to find out what's a good fit for them, so they find a great area and they avoid the bad ones. Stay with me, and on this video, we will show you exactly what that is. Maybe you're looking to make the move to Apex, North Carolina, to Raleigh area in North Carolina, like we did. I moved my family years ago, we relocated, and we were researching around for areas and towns and cities to see what was the best place to live. Apex comes up at the top of the list. It's called the peak of living, and that's because they really tout the quality of life here for people. But that's kind of where the story ends. There's a lot of things that buyers and people who move here relocating miss about this place. We want to show you some of those details on this video. Stick around. I don't want you to miss some of the things that you need to know before you move to this area. This is the image you see when you first research Apex. Wide streets, roof lines, green space. The pictures show a lot, and they show that the town is nice. What it does not show is daily life. It does not show traffic or timing. That's why most people reach out to us directly to find the best area for them and which areas to avoid. Downtown Apex feels small on purpose. In fact, you can park one time and walk the entire area. There's food, pizza, coffee, pubs, breweries, an art museum, and even a French antique place to decorate your house. It's kind of got a whole bunch of different stuff in a really short space. There's really only 3 blocks of downtown Apex, and it's small on purpose. This works well for some people. It does not work well for others. Everything happens right down here in downtown Apex. They have the July 4th parade, they have a Christmas parade, they have events and vendors all up and down the street. It is a very short place though. In reality, it's about 4 blocks long. That's where Apex really kind of ends as far as the cuteness in the downtown. There's lots of shopping areas outside, but most people don't live right here in downtown area. Now, most of the older homes are going to be down here in downtown, and most of the newer homes are going to be a ways away, so it is a bit of a drive. That's what we discovered. Also, annexed is a word that's thrown around a lot here in North Carolina. Annexed, well, what does that mean? It's a town takes over an area and starts taxing it. Apex has taken over towns all the way 4 and 5 miles away. So you're actually far outside of town and you're still getting an Apex address. Okay, so what you want to do when you're checking online, like we did, is find out where exactly on the map you are and how many minutes it's going to take you to get to either shopping or get to downtown. When we moved from California, I was genuinely concerned about finding good sushi in North Carolina. I mean, we're 3 hours from the coast, and I get it, you know, there is a coast and there's like lots of seafood and stuff, but I was like, nah, that's just not sure. On a whim, we tried Sushi Suyu, which is a hole in the wall. It's so small, right here in the heart of downtown Apex, and it blew me away. It was really, really good sushi, and so I was just genuinely surprised. So Sushi Suyu, I'll show you the place real quick. That's what their branding looks like, and they're closed right now, but inside is beautiful little room. You can get some delicious stuff there. Almost everything we've tried there has been really great. One of the little secrets for downtown Apex. The reason they named this town Apex is because the train line that runs through North Carolina runs straight through the middle of Apex, and the highest level, like elevation of the train, so they called it Apex. Welcome to Towns of Apex, and we've got a ton of townhomes that were built here about 12 years ago, and they also have single family homes. They're all very closely knit together. This is the beginning of the boom of development of Apex, but these are all tightly put together. And over here are the townhomes. You can see them behind me, lines and lines, and just hundreds and hundreds of them. And then you've got single family homes that are around the corner. Now, you are walkable to downtown Apex here. I wouldn't advise it. You could easily pop into the car and get downtown within just a couple minutes. We like this area, but you know, this is a little bit of a tight development, so you'd want to really figure out if this is the right place for you. If you want to be close to Apex, really close to downtown, and all the freeways are right around here as well. So a pretty easy entry point. Welcome to one of the highlights of Apex, which is called 100 Street Park. Includes a skate park that was developed for the local kids to enjoy, and it's constantly busy. The park itself stays busy all week. There's sports during the week. There's families crowding in here on the weekend. They have a beautiful soccer field and a baseball field and a dog park. The walking paths are used every day, and the park really shapes daily routines for people who are into sports and outdoor activities. It also shapes where people will live. So let's take a quick look at at the map of Apex. Downtown Apex is sort of sandwiched in a pie shape, and you can easily see that surrounded by the highways, and it's next to Cary, and that's all well and good, and there's a lot of shopping in the area, etc. We showed you downtown. What I need to show you is the secret of this, which is the annexed areas of Apex. On this map, it doesn't look really far, but it can be very far, and in real life it feels longer because these annexed areas are really pretty far away from downtown and the main shopping areas of Apex. You might have to drive 15 minutes or even 20 minutes to get to the shopping in the Apex area. That's one of the things that people don't tell you about Apex. The traffic can stack up. At certain times of the day, getting in and out of Apex can be a little bit of stop and go traffic, and your schooling, if you're running your kids over to Apex for school, you might actually be stuck in some traffic in the morning as well. Before you make a move to the area, please contact us so we can identify the best spot for you. So what we're showing you is normal Apex traffic. It's not unusual to run into traffic jams coming in and out of the main parts of Apex. Also, as you're going to your home, which is in the edge of Apex, you might have to drive, as I said, about 20 minutes out, could be stuck in traffic. The Highway 64, which runs basically east and west out from Cary, out past Apex and through Apex, gets jammed up all the time. And there's a lot of traffic out there. That's also where the Costco is located. So you want to be aware that, like, if you're going to run out to Costco, it's going to take a little bit of time. That's kind of typical for almost every Costco, but this one is very, very busy in the area. Traffic is a reality in this area, and it affects schedules, it affects timelines and commuters and all of that stuff. That being said, the average commute time for somebody in the whole Raleigh area is 30 minutes. Now, where I come from down in Southern California, that's not bad at all. I mean, you could be doing 45 to an hour and a half trying to get from one end of Southern California to the other for your job. So 30 minutes really isn't too bad, but please be aware, this area down in the South, it's not like casual and you're going to be stuck behind a tractor or something as you're going down the road. It's getting busy and it's expanding every day. So this is where a lot of buyers get confused. I'm just 2 blocks off of the main strip of Apex downtown where we showed you, and there's this cute little house behind me which has probably been here for 100 years. There's another cute house over here. These houses are close to downtown. Older houses are much closer to downtown. Now, are you likely to buy one of these? They don't come up for sale very often. What you're more likely going to find are newer construction homes built in the last 20 to 30 years, or if you're wanting brand new construction, it's gonna look a lot different. Stick around, I wanna show you both ends so that you understand the difference and we can help you find the right spot to live in. More likely, what you're going to find when you're searching for a new construction home in the Apex area is something that looks like this. As you can see, Apex works if daily life matters more than speed. It may not work for you if short drives matter the most. The first shot didn't lie. It just did not tell the whole story. There's a lot to know about the area, and we invite you to contact us. Find out what area is best for you. Bless you on your journey. We'll see you on the next video.